no free advertisement. Yo, it's your boy Light Skin God. We back here with a video. I'm gonna watch the real reason why the Rockets wanted to Westbrook John Wall trade. What y'all think about this trade? To be honest, I'm not really feeling it because it kind of like unnecessary, honestly, to me. Because like you're just essentially just trading one player for a player that hasn't played for 2 years for a first round pick. I mean, I like it if they got like two, maybe a first and like 2 second rounds, like coming up like next year, maybe. But I'm not really feeling this trade for how much they gave up for Russell. I'm not really liking it. But let's get to the video. Start off. Let's see what he has to say.
The Washington Wizards just traded John Wall to the Houston Rockets for Russell Westbrook, and I think we all are collectively asking, what is happening? I mean, this trade is very strange to say the least. Russell Westbrook is a man who just averaged 27.2 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 7 assists a game, and as we all saw this offseason, absolutely nobody wanted him. He had basically no trade value because of his reckless play style combined with this huge contract. Meanwhile, on the Washington Wizards, John Wall had that same kind of huge contract, and he is coming off a massive injury that saw him miss the entire 2020 season. Because
I feel like they just call each other up like, hey, you want to switch teams? And they're like, yeah.
Why did this happen, and is this possibly a trade that
That's what I feel
both
like.
teams have lost? Well, I am here to answer that question because in today's video, we're going to take a look at who won this trade. And
I feel like nobody won this trade,
just 30
honestly.
minutes after the trade took place, so please don't judge me too hard, but I think I have a pretty good case as to why the Houston Rockets are going to end up winning this trade. Yes, that's right, I said the Houston Rockets, and what's up guys, Mike here, and today, as you already know, we are looking at the John Wall Russell Westbrook trade. All I've got to say is I'm on a grind right now. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. If you hit that subscribe button, it helps me out a ton. Anyway, as for this trade, let's first talk about the Washington Wizards and what they're going to have with Russell Westbrook, and then we'll get into the Rockets and talk about why I think they won this trade. So for the Washington Wizards, if you've been paying attention to NBA rumors lately, you may have seen that John Wall has been pretty unhappy because Bradley Beal has recently been outed as trying to get John Wall out of Washington. Now to me, this came as somewhat of a surprise.
So you're gonna leave Bradley
and John Wall had their differences
for James Harden, another person that
last season, if you
is
looked at the
ego driven, so it's gonna be like the same thing essentially.
Two things.
So you're just leaving a toxic relationship to another toxic
Said
relationship.
that unless things get even worse than they are now, he wants
So
to stay on that team.
might as well just
He
stay
wants to be
single.
one of those guys that's
Might as well just stay
won
single.
their careers. That is admirable, but what is not admirable is the fact that, along with those quotes, we also heard that Bradley Beal was excited for John Wall to return. Just listen to what Bradley Beal told NBC Sports Washington in August. Quote, "Oh man, I'm beyond excited. I'm not going to lie," Bradley Beal said Sunday
And
afternoon
John Wall
about
stabbed
playing
that
with
man
John
in the
Wall.
back.
I'm more happy for him
Said,
than anything
"Turn
because he
around
gets
and
to
just-
get back on the
I
floor.
want
He hasn't been on the
get
floor in a
traded."
long time. For him to be able to get his peace, his muse back, and his love and joy back, I think that will be great. I'm definitely looking forward to just us together. With where I've taken my game to him being a 5-time All-Star, we can really grow our team and our young stars that we have in the making. I'm excited, and I know the fans are too. It can't come any faster. Okay, so digesting that quote, what? Why would Bradley Beal say all of this? Why would he go so overboard on saying he wanted to play with John Wall if just about a month later it completely leaked that Bradley Beal was trying to get John Wall traded? Now, for
Oh
the
wait,
Wizards,
I gotta be
it's
watching
nice to
the,
see Rockets
listening to the
win
video.
trade,
I'm
but
watching the
it's put the
highlights.
Wizards in practically an unwinnable situation because John Wall heard all of this. John Wall knew that Bradley Beal wanted him out. John Wall knew that Bradley Beal did not want to play with him. John Wall was previously the alpha dog of the Washington Wizards.
True.
He was their leader, so it is perfectly understandable that if Bradley Beal, who was
I mean,
the
but you're coming off a
second
2-year
John
injury,
Wall
so
got
you might as well
traded,
just
now as
step back the
emergency star.
ego.
Wants John Wall out, well,
And let's
John Wall is
get
not
there
going
and
to
hoop.
want to play
Show
in
them that you are the
Washington,
alpha
especially
dog.
when the front office took
But
Beal's
I guess
side. There was no mention of Bradley Beal
ego,
getting traded.
again,
In
ego.
fact, it has been said that Washington
can even make
basically
or break
hung up
you.
the phone on anyone who asked for Beal. So with John Wall unhappy, the Wizards had to make some kind of move here, and honestly, I don't like the fit. I don't think anyone really loves the fit of Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal together.
No free
I mean,
advertisement.
the two really do not make sense. Maybe this would have made more sense before Bradley Beal became a more ball-dominant guard, but after
What a
averaging
body.
40 points per game,
Ugh.
after having the ball in his hands a lot last season, I just don't see Bradley Beal taking the backseat to Russell
Dang, he almost
Westbrook
broke his
soon, and
bro,
as we saw
really
in
broke
Houston
his
with
ankle.
James Harden, it
Goodbye.
definitely seems like Russell Westbrook does not want to take the backseat to anyone either. That's why personally I was hoping that Russ would end up in a Jimmy Butler type situation. Where Russ was the best player on the team. I think that is the best situation for him. But now playing alongside Bradley Beal, I think it's going to look fine at first. I think both players are going to try to make things work, but then at the end of the day, they are not going to enjoy playing together, and that is going to show, and I'm sure we're going to hear it. Anyway, moving on to the Houston Rockets here, the winners of this trade in my opinion. I want to start my argument here for why the Rockets won by stating that this is not a perfect world. If this was a perfect world for Houston, they would be able to hop on NBA 2K, they would be able to hop on the trade finder, and they would be able to get some pretty good value out of Russell Westbrook. The thing is, as we just saw all offseason, absolutely no one wanted Russell Westbrook. If the Rockets did end up trading Russ to someone like the Knicks, they certainly were not going to get any type of player back that was going to be as good as Russ. They definitely were not going to get an all-star talent like John Wall back on their roster. So in my opinion, after seeing what Russell Westbrook's trade value was, the fact that the Rockets were not only able to get John Wall, but were also able to get a first-round pick out of this, that is a huge win for me. And to me, the pick is really just a bonus here, because if you watched my video on John Wall already this offseason, I am very, very high on this man's return. Let's just start off with the words of Kevin Durant, who spent this offseason running through drills and playing pickup games with John Wall. Quote, he looked amazing. He looked
Kevin
good.
Durant,
he wants
he ain't
to
no
go out there
value
and play great
source.
basketball. As
This
for
man
John
said,
Wall,
he told
I'm going to
Westbrook,
be
I
better
won't be
than
coming
what I was
back and
before,
left.
and that's the
That's not a
scary.
reliable
Damn near
source.
the whole 5 years I was an all-star, I played with 2 bone spurs in my knee and my heel. People don't know that. They ain't even get the best of John Wall yet. They just got a clip of him. Yes, John Wall has claimed that in the 5 seasons that he was an all-star, he was partially injured with bone spurs. Now he's saying he's returning healthy for the first time ever. He has been quoted as saying he feels
anybody
young.
can say they're healthy. You gotta see it though.
Never felt this good playing basketball. That to me is the perfect situation, especially when you consider the man he is playing with. And no, I'm not talking about James Harden. I don't know what kind of fit John Wall and James Harden are going to be together. I don't think anyone can possibly know what kind of fit that's going to be. But what I will say is I think it's going to be a better fit than Russell Westbrook and James Harden, because we already know what kind of fit that was, and it did not work out. The Rockets traded a guy that they knew did not work out for them for an all-star level talent who might work out with James Harden. Is that an ideal situation? Someone who might work out? No, of course not. But again, Russell Westbrook had no trade value here. The fact that the Rockets were able to get John Wall, who Kevin Durant says looks amazing, is pretty good in my opinion. And to get back to what I was about to say, yes, I am very excited to watch John Wall play with DeMarcus Cousins finally. I mean, seriously, with DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall both coming back from injury, the Houston Rockets have to be the biggest wild card of this season. I love the signing of Christian Wood. James Harden is of course going to be playing at the MVP level that he always does, but we have 2 giant question marks in John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins. We don't know if they're going to return to their all-star levels, but what we do know is that they are going to
the Rockets do got DeMarcus Cousins. You think DeMarcus Cousins is going to be good this year? I think he'd be alright.
In fact, they were such good friends that they decided that they were
they did play at Kentucky
together, and then they ended up teaming up, going to Kentucky, and winning a national championship together. Yes, the 2
I don't think about it. You don't have James
ended up
Harden,
with a 35-3
John Wall.
record and an Elite 8 performance.
They traded
have publicly
Covington.
stated that they have always wanted to play together in the NBA, and now
Do they still got
Houston
PG
Rockets
Tucker?
have
I gotta
done
look. I gotta look who
just
their
that.
roster
They have
is.
paired up John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins.
They got
have, in
DeMarcus
my opinion,
Cousins.
given themselves
Who's
hope
they
for
power
next
for? Who's
season.
they small
Again,
for?
I don't think Russell Westbrook
I
and
gotta-
James
I gotta
Harden
look
are
who-
ever
I
gonna
don't know
work
why they
together,
watch the
but
Rockets.
John Wall in Houston, I mean,
they
the
kinda-
man is younger, he's
'Cause you know
hungry,
what they
he's
were
playing
gonna
with
be.
his best friend in the
Russell
league.
Westbrook's
I
gonna
am
just
now
stand
very
at the
excited
corner
to
because
see
he
what the
can't shoot
Houston Rockets
threes.
do
If he
this
shot the
season.
three,
Man, I cannot
they're gonna
believe
leave
the
him
NBA
open
is almost
because he
over. All right,
can't
guys,
shoot.
and that is today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you
James
did,
Harden
remember
just
to
gonna
subscribe. I'm on
do
a
his
grind here.
thing,
The NBA
get
season
his
is
30
coming
and
back.
dip.
I'm going to be
He
posting
ain't
so
he gonna
many
contribute to
quality
him.
videos.
Win.
We're not
He
gonna
gonna win you some
so
playoff. I mean, not a
make sure
playoff
to
game.
hit
He gonna win
that subscribe
some
button. Make sure to turn
regular
on
season games, but he ain't gonna
so
win
you don't
no
miss a
championship
single
like
video.
that.
And if you're already
He
subscribed,
gonna
thank
win
you
like
so
that.
much for supporting. You're awesome. We all know it. And as always, have an awesome day, guys.
I think
That
James Harden gonna
if you're
retire
still here while the
ringless.
music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are definitely
All
going
right,
to
that's the end of the video. But as I was saying, I don't think James Harden's gonna win a championship at all because of his play style. it's not winnable to me. Like, he don't play championship basketball. He don't play enough defense. He don't pass enough. He commands double teams, and that's good and all, but I don't know. Like, shooting threes all game. I only see the Warriors doing that, winning the games like that. Only the Warriors as a team that can be like that, like be nice like that. And the only reason why the Warriors won so much because when they playing the Cavs didn't have no defense. Who Kevin Love stopping? Nobody. So that's my opinion though. But leave your comments on the description. In the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this trade. I don't really like for needed teams. I think both of them are going to be bottom playoff teams, first round exits. But that's just me. But leave a comment in the comment down section and let me know what you think. And I'm out.